Nomination paper submission for upcoming polls is ongoing in a festive manner. Tomorrow is the last day. President accepts resignation of the cabinet's technocrat, 3 ministers and 3 advisors ahead of the election. Election Commission meets EU delegation. Those who are obstructing elections should be banned, says Obaidul Kader. Assalamualaikum. Welcome to MyTV English News. I'm Ashikuzaman with you in the newsroom today. You're watching the headlines. Now the details. A total of 174 nomination papers were distributed on Tuesday in 15 constituencies of the metropolis under Returning Officer and Dhaka Divisional Commissioner, upon which 9 have been submitted. Out of the 174 nomination papers collected on Tuesday, 124 nomination papers were taken by candidates from 20 registered parties. The remaining 50 nomination papers were collected by independent candidates. The 12th parliamentary election will be held on January 7. According to the announced schedule, the last date of submission of nomination papers is 30th November. Even today, nomination papers are being collected and submitted in a festive atmosphere across the country, including the capital. The resignation letters of 2 ministers, 1 state minister and 3 advisors to the Prime Minister have been accepted by the Cabinet. The President has accepted the resignation of Science and Technology Minister, Architect EFS Osman, Posts and Telecommunications Minister Mustafa Jabbar, and State Minister for Planning Samshul Alam. The 3 advisors are Economic Affairs Advisor Moshiur Rahman, Energy Advisor Tawfiq Elahi Chaudhry, and International Affairs Advisor Gauhar Rizvi. Earlier, the 3 ministers, the State Minister and 3 advisors to the Prime Minister submitted their resignation letters to the Cabinet Secretary on Sunday. Four electoral technical delegation of EU arrived in Dhaka with a 2-month mission to observe the upcoming National Parliament election. They arrived in Dhaka on a special flight from Shah Jalal International Airport in the morning. The delegation will start their mission from next Sunday. The members of the delegation will first meet with the Election Commission on Sunday. Meanwhile, the EU held a meeting with the Election Commission at 3 p.m. today regarding the sending of observers to the parliamentary elections. A representative of 10 members of the organization came to the meeting. Meanwhile, the Election Commission has said that the party members of Parliament do not have to resign from their posts to be elected as an independent candidates. According to the EC, party MPs can be independent candidates from the position of members of Parliament, whether they are party members, non-party members or reserved women seats. Director of Public Relations Bench of the Election Commission, Shariful Alam, informed this on Wednesday. Awami League will not accept if the election date is changed and the schedule is postponed, says Awami League General Secretary Obaidul Kader. He said a party itself is out of the election. Awami League wants competitive election with everyone. He said this at a press conference at Awami League President's political office in Dhanmondi in the capital. Obaidul Kader also questioned why the so-called civil society of Europe and America is still silent about those who are openly obstructing the elections. He said that the ban should be actually come on them. The BNP and the like-minded parties are holding another 24-hour blockade program demanding the cancellation of the schedule of national elections, the resignation of the government, the formation of a non-partisan government, and the release of imprisoned leaders. The party will observe this blockade across the country till 6 a.m. on Thursday. Traffic on the road has been normal since morning due to the blockade. However, additional law enforcement personnel are deployed at various important points. Meanwhile, BNP will hold Hartal program across the country for 12 hours from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. on Thursday. President Mohammad Shahabuddin urged the trainees of the Defence Services Command and Staff Course 2023 to utilize the knowledge gained for the welfare of people. He made this call at a function for the trainees of DSCSC Course 2023 at Sheikh Hasina Complex in Mirpur Cantonment of the capital. He said the challenges of the 21st century are dynamic and multifaceted and range from conventional threats to non-conventional forms. The rigorous training undertaken here has provided the necessary skills and knowledge to tackle the complex challenges. He expects the trainees to follow the rules and regulations of their respective countries and perform their duties with respect, courage, and devotion. We're about to end the headlines once again. Nomination paper submission for upcoming polls is ongoing in a festive manner. Tomorrow is the last day. President accepts resignation of the cabinet's technocrat 3 ministers and 3 advisors ahead of the election. Election Commission meets EU delegation. Those who are obstructing the election should be banned, says Ubaidul Qadir. That's all for now. To watch our news online, please visit YouTube/myTV News. To watch our old programs, please visit YouTube/myTV Bangla. Our next news bulletin will be telecast at 7:30 p.m. in Bangla. Stay tuned. Allah Hafiz.